Welcome to Pro Trader Club. So what exactly is Pro Trader Club? Like the video I actually shared with you here. If you see here, what we are going to do here is all these things are going to happen here in the Pro Trader Club. If you see here, the first and foremost agenda is we'll be doing some chart analysis, and along with that you can network with people, you can get to know them, you can actually have a group study with them. We can help you out with that, with the networking part, so that people know each other. You can share your goals, you can probably actually combine together, learn a lot of things, because each one of us have something or the other which we can contribute. So that is something which you can always do, and we will put that in the group. See, right now the size is small, but that is going to increase over a period of time, and you can take advantage of that. So there will be knowledge session which can really help you to enhance your knowledge. The knowledge can be technical, it could be mindset related, it could be anything which is going to help you, especially if you are actually into the stock market, whether it is going to be on the trading or in the investing, any of the place. Every week we will try to cover something new here. Along with that, you will also have, we will be also inviting some experts who will be also coming and talking here in this. And we have the success stories, so you can share your success story. For example, you have been doing something which is actually giving you results. You can probably share the success stories that can actually help you to enhance yourself, and people will learn a lot of things. So it is a place where you will learn from each other. And I'll be also sharing you the market view for the entire week, what is going to happen next week, what are the important levels which you need to watch out, and how you need to work on. I'll also be giving you a few stocks which you can track for next week, and that is where you can actually probably make some sizable income there. So I'll be giving you the exact levels which you can actually work on. So this is going to happen every Saturday. Every Saturday we will be having between 7:30 to 9. This is the time, guys. So mark yourself and ensure that you be a part of this, because every week we are going to learn a lot of things and it's going to evolve. See, we have just gotten started and a lot of things are happening. I want you to actually fix your agenda for a couple of things, guys. Every Tuesday, be ready somewhere around 12:30 to 1 o'clock. We will be having this live trade challenge with equity. So we'll be having this starting from this week. Every week on every Tuesday, we'll have this. See, we are doing it free for one of the days, and our paid members are actually anyway getting it. So it's going to be free for you on every Tuesday between 12:30 to 1 during that period. On Wednesday, every Wednesday, what we will be having. Okay, let me probably show you here. It will become easier. So this is going to be the weekly agenda, guys. So let me just scale this. Okay. So this is something which I'm actually planning to get started. Already some of them are already moving, some of them we will be working. So this is something which you make yourself available. 12:30 to 1, we have this live trade challenge, and 9 to 9:30 in the night, we have the Stock Talk show where you can actually ask me. This is going to be a live interactive show where you can actually ask me any question on any stock. I'll be telling you what exactly you need to do with that way, what levels are important. If you are a trader, you are an investor, I'll be giving you my views on these particular stocks. And on every Thursday between 9:30 to 11, sorry, 9:30 to 10 a.m., I'll be giving you my views on the expiry. On specifically for that particular day, Thursdays are the expiry. So I'll be doing this live trade challenge on options on every Thursday between 9:30 to 10. So I'll be giving you the levels, because I will not be there throughout the day. It is not possible for me to do that. So you can actually during that period we will come to know what actually is the situation. I'll give you the levels. I would have already told you a couple of things during my daily videos, but this can actually help you because in the live market I'll be giving you the information. And okay, this is actually not happening right now. We will be doing it later. Orientation session already happened. We are having a live challenge which we have already we are starting from this Monday onward. So please watch that video. If you have missed, it is there in the YouTube. Go ahead and watch this. And every Saturday we have this Pro Trading Club. So take advantage of all this because a lot of things are happening, guys. So the agenda is going to be like this. So the agenda is, these are the couple of things which we will be doing in this Pro Trading Club, guys. So the Pro Trading Club, couple of things which we have done last week. Last 2 weeks, I'll tell you what are things which we have done. In the last 2 weeks, what we had done, the knowledge session, I had actually talked about the position sizing and other things. And chart analysis, we have given you 2 of these stocks, which could be a multi-bagger stock in the future. I've done the analysis. I've actually shared my views on that on BPL and Vodafone. This is what has happened previously. I'll be giving you some more ideas for the coming week. And the stocks which I had actually shared last 2 weeks, they have actually performed really well. The Tata Steel, JSW Steel, and SBI, these were the stocks which we had discussed in the Stock Shock show. If you had actually traded, you would have made a sizable income during that place. So I'll be sharing you my market views, and we will be doing the networking success stories. And currently we don't have this expert talk, but we will be starting soon. I'll be inviting people from all walks of life, which can actually enhance your knowledge. I want to take your opinion. How do you find about the agenda? You have any suggestions for me? Anything you want to add on? Anything where we can improve upon? Anything you have, you can probably unmute yourself and speak up, and so that I can actually understand from you. You will have, or you can probably put that in the comment box, guys. Anything, any suggestions you have? How do you find the agenda? How do you find this whole thing? Is this going to help you a lot? You can actually suggest me topics on which you want to discuss. Every week we will be doing all these things. Any suggestions, guys, from all of you? Any suggestions? How do you find the agenda? Is it helpful for all of you? It's fine. Kishore says fine. What about others? Guys, this is an interactive session. This is a place where you have to interact with me. That is where actually we can connect, and I can try to give you something which you want. If you're watching this on YouTube, go ahead and put that in the comments so that I know what actually you want, and I'll be actually working on that. So your comments are going to help. Okay, Ravindra says it's okay. Okay, I understand it's okay. If you have anything which can add value, please let me know. Okay, so let's get started here with let's do something like guys who want to actually network with each other. Can we do a quick networking here? See, since we have a lesser number of people right now, we can actually do a live networking here itself. Generally what we do is we put people in batches in different breakout rooms, and what we do is we want you to actually interact and actually form a group where you can do a group study. Because every day if you are doing some actually chart analysis, that can really enhance your chart reading skills, and that can actually really help you out. You may learn something from others, others can learn something from you. So you want to actually network, just actually switch on your camera, speak something about you, tell about in brief who are you, what are you doing, how long have you been doing, and anything you want to share about you. It could be about your business, it could be about your profession, something where others can also contribute. Probably you can actually pitch in, maybe this is not more than 30 seconds to 1 minute, so that we understand each other. So kindly switch on your cameras so that we can get connected here. So that will be a networking which can really help you a lot, especially in a place which is a very lonely journey of trading. How many of you want to network? First, let me understand that. Let me not actually put you onto that if you are not really interested, because we have seen, experience that when we have these accountability partners, when we are actually working together, things actually, results are actually manifested, multiplied a lot. How many of you are really interested in networking, understanding each other, and trying to actually gather with your fellow traders who are also in the same path and want to actually be a professional trader? How many of you want to do that? If it is yes, give me a thumbs up, or actually type in yes in the comment box. If it is no, you can just type in no in the comment box, so that I have a clear idea. Okay, Kishore is saying yes, gives a thumbs up. What about others? How do you feel about this? Others are not actually neutral kind of thing, not saying yes, no. Okay, see, if you people feel networking is not really actually something, we can rethink on that. So let me actually get started with my weekly view. So let's do one thing. Let's put across couple of things which are very, very important. I have been telling you in my student group also something very, very important is that market is heading for a good amount of correction. It is heading for a good correction, and the correction can be quite drastic, guys. I am seeing a pattern which is showing me something very similar to what we had last year during this February March. So certain things like that is happening. I'm not expecting a 50% drop from here, but definitely 15-20% drop is something which I'm expecting from here. So I am expecting market may give, may not give. We don't know. Okay, this is what we had talked. Until unless we are above 15,800, we have been still positive on the market. Right now, the view is going to be until unless we are going to hold 15,500, we can still remain positive. Okay, the most important thing is it's not to hold, but according to me, we are sell on rallies. So Nifty has to hold 15,000. 500, guys. This is the most important thing. If this is not going to hold, then we can see a big sell off. Okay, these are all the resistances right now. You can add on, see, these scenarios are not there. Earlier we had these scenarios. Currently I don't expect this scenario. Currently for me, 15,750 onwards, all these are resistance. Okay, all these are resistances. Okay, the support, let us look at the supports. Write down all the support and resistance levels, very, very important currently. So first immediate support is going to be this 15,700. If we are not able to sustain at 15,700, see, we have some supports at these places, but this has become weak. Now, if this is going to break, there is a much bigger fall which is possible currently. So these are, say, every 50 points we have some support currently, and every 50 points we have resistance also. So according to me, if you are actually interested in the options trading and all, please join the option live trade challenge in the Telegram channel. I've already given you the link, and in the YouTube channel we have already the orientation session. Please watch the session. I have also told you some of the prerequisites which you have to do. It will also give you a fair idea when you should take trade, when you should not take trade, which trade should you take, which trade you should not take, because this is something which we had faced in the previous challenge. So based on that, based on all the inputs, I have actually come out with that, and I was waiting for the Nifty to break the range, and it looks like Nifty is breaking the range. Currently Nifty is still not showing that, but Bank Nifty is clearly showing that. Okay, Bank Nifty is the weakest spot right now. Okay, see, this is the most important thing is here. If see, until unless Bank Nifty is going to hold 35,000, then only any up move is possible. So for here, the important support is still 34,500 only. Okay, now for us, the up move is difficult. Let me tell you what are the possibilities right now. See, 34,300 to 500. This is an important level where market may actually try its best to hold. But if this is not going to hold, immediately we can probably move towards 34,000 and 33,800. These are some of the important supports. If these things are broken, then we can see a big fall which can happen in Bank Nifty. And Bank Nifty, if it goes below 32,000 levels, mark this, guys, bear market below 32,000. If it can go below 32,000, looks like it can go by the way actually it is behaving. And if that is going to go, this is going to actually drag Nifty very badly. So you need to have a close watch on Bank Nifty than Nifty. Because though Nifty is still showing positive moves, it is the Bank Nifty which is the weakest spot. I hope you're clear with this. Any questions you have, let me know about this is the market view for the week from the index perspective. If you have any questions related to that, please ask me. I'll be able to actually answer your queries related to this. Any questions you have, guys? Okay, if there's no questions, let us go to the next part of the agenda, which is going to be on stocks for the week. I'll tell you some of the stocks for the week which you need to watch out. Which stocks you need to watch out. I think there is some good news which is going to come in the Adani group of companies, because the chart is suggesting that there is going to be a sizable up move which is going to happen in case of Adani group of companies. See, this I had told earlier also, this never came, okay? But right now, if this is going to happen, these are the levels, guys. Note down the levels. Buying is only suggested above. You can probably look at, if you look at this, see the high which made on Friday, that is 1449.50. We have told you buy above 1450. So this is still valid, and as long as we are going to see, this looks like a triangle pattern. Probably it has got extended. Okay, it's only got extended a little bit. We can probably look at this in this fashion. Okay, so there is a breakout which is quite possible looking at the structure which is happening. And if this is going to break, there is a big sizable up move. Especially Adani Enterprises is very, very strong currently. The next trend is coming in Adani Ports. Adani Ports is equally strong currently. See, you have to have this one candle stop loss, guys. So if we have to talk about this, the stop loss is going to be the day low of Friday, which is actually 659. So 658 can be your stop loss. And Adani Ports, if Adani Ports is going to move, at least it has to come towards the 737 levels. See, it can probably, this is one place, 700 levels, there will be some resistance it is going to face. But if it is going to enhance that, I think looking at the way it is, it could do it. But if it is going to break this, then it is going to go down. Okay. Out of all the stocks, Adani Enterprises is looking extremely strong. This is the next stock which has the potential to move up. It can easily move up to this. And if it can surpass this, there is all the high potential. It can come towards 800 levels also. So there is all the potential with Adani Port, Adani Enterprises. It can go. If you look at Adani Green and Adani Transmission, we are still not seeing much movement there. But they are in highly oversold situation. There is all the possibility it can also see. When what I am seeing is, if currently what is happening is there is an oversold situation in case of Adani Green and Adani Transmission. We still don't have any reversal signs or any such move. If you actually look at Adani Enterprises, here also the same challenge is there. Here also oversold situation. Okay, this probably could be more of a trigger to the short covering rally can happen. But this is clearly, if you have done my pro trading challenge, how many of you have done the pro trading challenge, guys? If you have done the pro trading challenge, just tell me yes, or actually give me a thumbs up, so that let me know how many of you have done the pro trading challenge. How many of you have done the pro trading challenge, guys? If you have done, just give me a thumbs up, because I am going to share with you which strategy is working here. Okay, one of you have done, who is Ravindra has done. What about others? Srirang, you have also done, right? I think others you have not done. See, if you have not done, actually join the program. This Monday I'm starting a new batch. This is purely the this is actually taking the grandfather father son strategy. Look at this, guys. Monthly RSI is 88, weekly RSI is 65, and if you look at this, it has already taken support at 40 RSI and it is ready for the move. So currently it is ready for explosion, and if this is going to happen, I'm seeing a good amount of jump. This is clear. Adani Enterprises clearly is a good move. In case of Adani Ports, if I actually see, it's not exactly the 60-60-40 is not happening here. If you see here, the problem here is this is weekly is still low, monthly is okay, daily is actually trying to take support. So if I have to look at, if I have to rate myself, the number one thing is going to be Adani Enterprises, number two is going to be Adani Ports, Adani Transmission, and Adani Green is actually still, it could be more of a oversold kind of a situation there. And in case of Adani Power also, I think it is the same case. We are still not actually moved higher from here, but all of them are trying to take, they are trying to take this support. All of them are at the support levels. So there is a very high possibility on Monday, or very likely from Monday itself, there could be some good news which can come in Adani group of companies. This is what actually the charts are saying. I hope this is helpful, guys. So look at this. If you see on Monday morning, if you are able to see open is equal to low in any of these stocks, I think you can go ahead and buy this for intraday, for positional trade, any of the things. You can actually make a good amount of money with Adani, Adani Ports, Adani Enterprises, Adani Power, Adani Transmission, Adani, all Adani group of companies. This is what actually I can see here, and this is what the chart is suggesting is the stop loss. Keep a clear stop loss below Friday's low. Friday's low should not be broken. If Friday's loss is broken, then this trade is invalid. So on Monday, if you have open is equal to low in any of them, then probably you can look at that small stop loss below the low you can keep and actually trade around 9:30. You can probably see that, and 10 o'clock you can confirm that. So your stop loss will be very small, and if you can get a good trade, I think there could be a sizable move which is possible. If it starts itself maybe 1%, 2% up and all, I think it is actually suggesting that it is ready for a move. Any dip is a good buying opportunity there. Okay, guys. So we have completed the portion of market view. We have completed the portion of the stocks for the week. I hope this is helpful for all of you. So let's actually do one very important thing, which is to do with the knowledge session. In case of the knowledge session, today I'll be more talking to you about the milestones. See, how many of you are beginners here? How many of you have just got started here? How many of you have started off probably less than a year, 6 months? How many of you are there? You can just actually type in me in the comment box. If you are there for a longer duration, you can. So whatever is the amount of time you have been spending, so you can put that in the comment box so that I know what kind of people are there here. What is a mixture of people who are actually attending this program? Guys, you need to be interactive. You need to give me the information. Okay. Kishore says 1 to 2 years. Prakash says, Om Prakash says 2 years. Okay. Okay. Srirang is 1 year. Okay. What about others? Ravinder Kumar, Ravindra. What about you? Okay, most of you are 1 to 2 years. Now 12 months with spending less amount of time. Okay. So how many of you are traders? How many of you are investors here? If you are a trader, type in T in the comment box. If you are an investor, type in I in the comment box so that I know how many of you are investor or trader. How many of you are an investor or a trader? Okay, trader. See, you cannot be both. See, the biggest problem is if you, this is the problem. I will be a trader. When I get into a loss, I will become an investor. This that doesn't work. So you need to understand. See, trading stocks are different, investment stocks are different. Trading actually, you have to have a clear idea about when are you going to exit. If you are actually because see, it is based on time bound. See, if it is not giving you the results, either you have to shift to a different stock, or actually you need to book your loss. Very, very important, because what happens is, the whenever it comes to a trading, this at a smaller loss, if you are exiting, it's always good. More your time you give, it can turn into a bigger loss. Okay, so that is something which you have to be very, very clear what you want to do and how long you want to stay. So your mindset has to be tuned accordingly. If you are a trader, think like a trader. If you are an investor, think like an investor. If you are a, see, what happens is, I am actually a trader, but when the price actually comes down, I am ready to wait and I will actually become an investor. That doesn't work, because you have to be very, very clear what you want to do. If you are an investor, you should actually invest and wait. You should have at least a duration of 3 years, 5 years, 10 years, more the time you are ready to give. Invest in good quality stocks which can withstand any kind of COVID kind of a situation. You need to understand that. Short term trader usually hold stock up to 2 months. Okay, that's perfectly fine. So if you are a short-term trader, now you need to define yourself how much. See, the important thing you need to understand here, guys. You need to first and foremost thing, define how much revenue you want to generate. So as Kishore, you are saying you are a short-term trader. So what is your expectation on the returns? What is your expectation on the returns? See, we have to be very, very clear on this. 5 to 6%. Okay, great. If you are getting 5 to 6%, the most important thing what you have to do is, you need to actually first and foremost thing, protect your capital. So whatever is the profits you have made, at 5 to 6%, if the stock has already moved, at least you need to book partial profits. You can book partial profits and put the rest of the stocks, what rest of them, at a stop loss at your buying price. So what happens is, even by chance the prices from there comes down, you will still not be at a loss. Are you able to understand this, guys? So it doesn't matter what trader you are, whether you are an intraday trader, you are a positional trader, whatever trader you are, this is the strategy you need to follow. Suppose you have invested, say 100 shares, 200 shares, or whatever shares you have actually invested. Now, when you have invested that many shares, you need to be very clear. As an intraday trader, 0.5% to 1% should be a good, decent return as an intraday trader. At that place, you should book partial profits, and then actually rest of them put your buying price as your stop loss, and you can continue to hold. Then you will not have any problem. I usually book profits 50%, 25, 25, 10%. See, as long as whatever is working good for you, great, absolutely great, no problem. If it is working good for you, you can continue to do that. Now, most important thing what you need to understand is, you should be able to understand the trend change, or if anything is actually negative for your stock or for the market. See, currently what is there is, if I have to tell you about the sectors, steel sector is still doing good, real estate sector is still doing good, and most of the other sectors are not doing that good at this point of time, as per the charts, what I can tell you. Now, what happens if I have to talk about all the sectors? Even pharma sector actually gave some correction, but right now looks a little okay. IT sector is also looking okay, but most of them are currently showing us some amount of danger signal. And if that is going to happen, then we have to be very, very careful. So you need to understand the overall market scenario also here. So if you are an investor, if you are actually a trader here, now it's very important for you to keep strict stop losses. Currently, keep strict stop losses, and rather, I would suggest you to actually exit your long positions and sit on cash so that you can get some good trades at the lower levels, because we are expecting a sizable correction from here. A sizable correction of around 15 to 20% is what we are expecting from here. So in that case, there's no point of going long at this pace. So we need to be very, very careful. And if you are going long, you have to be only a swing trader. 1 or 2 days, whenever the price has come down, at that place you take, you will get a bounce, take that money and move out. Cannot stay in the market at this point of time, because the overall market condition is not looking good. Let me show you this. Let me show you something. Why I am saying this. Oh God. Look at this, guys. The net selling which has happened by FIIs on in the month of July is what? 23,000 crores. 23,000. Look at this on Friday. They have sold around close to 4,000 crores. It is absolutely huge. Huge, guys. Let me show you this. Look at this. This is in the month of, okay, let me go down a little bit. Okay, look at this, guys. For the year 2021, if you see, in the month of January, we had good buying. February, we had good buying. Okay. After that, March, there was negligible buying. Look at this. After that, there have been continuous selling. Continuous selling has started here. In fact, here itself, the selling has started. February 15th onwards, selling has started. If you look at the charts. Okay. Here, this is negligible. This is nothing. Okay. Look at this, 12,000 crores, 6,000 crores. This is actually 25 crores. This is nothing much. But in the month of July, this is around 23,000 crores. If you calculate that, 23 plus 6, 30, 42. So this is gone. Okay. So the net, if I have to look at this, forget about December. Only look at January, because see, in India, we are looking from April to March, but all the foreigners, especially US and all, they look from January to January to December. Okay. So if you see this, if you actually look at this, for the entire year, there is hardly around 8,000 crore of buying from FIS. This is nothing. This is nothing. Okay. And let me show you something which had happened in the past. Look at this. December, you forget. Okay. January, look at this. 5,000 crores of selling. February, 12,000 crores of selling. In the March, 65,000 crores of selling. And this is where we saw a big fall. This is where market fell down almost 50%. Okay. So in the previous month, it was just 12,000. We have actually got a much bigger sell-off which has happened here. 23,000 crores is huge, guys. It is absolutely huge. Okay. Now you need to understand one thing. If they are continuously selling, nobody is able to buy. Market cannot sustain. Understand this. And they have big selling power. They have absolutely big selling power. And one of the main thing which I want you to understand here is traditionally July is actually a is usually an up month. Okay, and August and September traditionally seasonality wise are more on the downside. So seasonality is there, plus we have the evidence, and on top of that, let me show you something here. Look at this. China is in bear market. Okay, China is in bear market, very clearly downside. This is Japan. This is also in bear market, guys. Both of them are in a bear market already. Okay. Now, DAX, which is Germany. See, out of all of them, Germany is one of the strongest one. And here we have a pro gap. See, this is a pro gap because look at this. The previous day, it had actually closed at the day high. And here we have actually opened below the day low and we have actually gone down. So this is a pro gap and professionals have created this gap, and most likely there will be a gap down on Monday. This is what is my expectation. I may be right, I may be wrong. Let us see what is going to happen. And there is also a gap down. There's also a gap down here. Okay, where I am not able to see here. Okay, there is a gap down here, guys. Is it? Let me scale this up. Okay, you can see a gap which is there in the Nasdaq. Okay, now if Monday also we have a gap down, then Nasdaq is going to bring down the US market. So you need to play a very clear goal. I have actually already explained you everything in the orientation session also. I've told you when the market view also, I've given you the levels. Please work on that. If you have come a little late, you can actually watch the video. I've actually explained you the levels and all. For me, market is looking very weak. Okay, Kishore, you have some question. You can go ahead, ask me the question.
Yes, sir. I was able to tell you that the FIs.
One second. One second. There is some disturbance. I'm going to mute all of them. Then you can unmute yourself and speak. Yeah, unmute yourself and speak now.
Is it okay? Can I speak now?
Yeah, go ahead.
So I was, asking the same question. Last 2 months, I have seen the data from the FIs and the DIs. Even I'm seeing even before, but I'm seeing the last 2 months, the very carefully. FIs are always in selling. Okay, very few times, very 1 or 2 days they were in buying side. But whereas DIs, I'm seeing always on the buy side. Okay, very rarely I've seen selling. So not able to understand or not able to predict what is going to happen.
See, you should not look at this without the charts. You will not be able to. It is going to only confuse you. Okay, only looking at FII data, DI data, you cannot do any kind of prediction or any kind of trading. I am telling you what is currently happening and what. See, understand one thing, guys. If market has to hold on and move higher, you need good buying power. Buying power can come with either an FII or from a DII, or it can come from retail investors also. But the retail investors are going to come in only at the last minute and they always get stuck. This is what always happens. Generally, what happens, see, when the market falls down rapidly, that is where FIS starts buying. They are buying. If you see, when the market was down, FIs were continuously buying. And when the market went up, See, that is the time where DIS had no choice but to sell. Why they had no choice but to sell? Because all others, all the retail investors who have indirectly invested, they started redemptions. When they're doing the redemptions, how can they actually keep on buying? They cannot, they don't have money because they have to give back the money, right? Are you able to understand what is DIA? DIA is nothing but your insurance companies, your mutual fund companies, where you have personally invested indirectly.
Correct.
So now what is happening is people are actually feeling that the market is going to go up. Now always this is what happens. Retailers feel that market is going to go up because US GDP has actually come back to normal, almost towards the pre-pandemic levels. We are seeing a lot of companies are giving good results. What happens is this is the time where the market is going to correct. See, market always creates a panic, and in the panic, all the retailers give their stock back to the big guys. So always stocks move from strong hand to weak hand and weak hand to strong hand. Currently, people are only looking at the index, but most of the stocks have already gone down. And now they're ready to actually come down drastically. Whichever stocks were strong, they have got beaten down. Reliance has got been beaten down very badly. Tata Motors has got beaten down badly. HDFC has got beaten down badly. So most of the big stocks, pharma stocks, actually they have beaten down all the stocks. They might have given a up to right now, but they will get into a sideways kind of a zone. Steel companies have given an up move, but they also can be beaten down. See, every stock will be beaten down now. See, understand one thing: the valuation is on which people are going to invest. A value investor is going to invest based on the valuation. Valuation right now is very expensive. Now, I'll give you an example. How many of you have invested in Zomato? Any of you invested in Zomato? Tell me yes. Give me a thumbs up. Invested 2 lakhs down in the swing portfolio, all in let. Should I book loss? Fully invested. I've been telling you for the last more than month or so. Keep strict stop loss, move out, move out, move out. See, exiting on Monday, I don't know. Market itself will open a gap down. What you will do, it will still go down. See, I cannot give you as it all depends on stock specific. I cannot tell you because from there it can again bounce back also. So we have to be very careful, guys. From a last one and a half month, I've been telling you all. Currently, there is a distribution pattern. Be careful, be careful. That is what I have been telling you. I cannot tell you just like that what you should do. In swing, buying side is a big challenge. I've been actually warning you guys, so that is why you have to actually be very careful. I hope you got the answer, Kishore. Anything else you wanted to ask here?
Nothing, sir. I think it's clear.
It's clear. Okay, great. So guys, what we have done here is we have the knowledge session about the market, about how you can actually buy and sell and all we have actually discussed. So the chart analysis, I have actually talked to you about the Adani group of companies. This is all the previous ones. I'm just actually, but chart analysis we have done about the Adani group of companies. So, okay. I've not given you any specific on the chart check. I have actually given you on the Adani group for the next week stocks. Okay, I have talked to you on the market view. Okay, let me actually give you a stock which can be good for long term and which actually is doing good right now. So let me tell you which stock can be doing good right now. See, Bharti Airtel has given a breakout right now. Okay, let me. Okay, look at this. Bharti Airtel has clearly given a good breakout. Okay, there is a potential possibility it will retest this somewhere around 550. As long we are above 550 for Bharti Airtel, we have a very high possibility. See, very important, you need to understand. 550 is the strong support, 580 is the strong resistance. It needs to break this 580 barrier. And if it can break this 580 barrier, there is a very high possibility it will move towards the 600, 620 levels. And that is where there is a strong resistance. And now, if it can move, because we have seen a good amount of consolidation for almost 6 months. See, if you have seen, the market has been in one sideways zone where prices are only coming down. Here we are in this sideways zone where this price is only going up. There's a very high possibility this stock can move towards the all-time high, and if it can sustain that and break that, this can move very high. Like what actually the steel sector has been doing, Airtel has all the potential. Probably the launch of 5G is going to happen very soon, and after the 5G, the telecom stocks can actually rock, and currently Bharti Airtel can definitely do good. So this is a stock which I'll be recommending you as a multi-bagger stock. And see, if it comes down also, guys, it may be in this range only. 520, 540, this range only it will be trading. So even if the market falls down, I am not expecting there is a big fall which can happen here, but I am rather expecting that this stock may do good. Even if the market falls, there is a very high possibility this stock can go on the higher side than coming down. So this is going to be the stock which I am actually recommending to you for the long term. This is the chart check which we were trying to do here. So okay, let me actually share with you what actually we have done this. These are the analysis we have done. These are more of a multi-bagger stocks, guys, for the long term, for 3 to 5 years. Don't do anything for a short term duration. These are only multi-baggers. These are only for a long term duration. And these are the stocks which I had actually discussed. SBI, Tata Steel, they have already done good. JSW Steel, all these are actually last week's. Right now, these stocks don't stay long there. All of them have given the move. I think now a profit booking is going to come. Next week, Adani Group of companies, very likely the up move can come there. There could be a good thing. Yes, Kishore, what is your question? You have taken Bharti Airtel, is it? If you have taken Bharti Airtel, great. It's a good analysis which you have done. It's really great. Okay. So now what else is there? See, we are left out with this agenda. We have done all these things, guys. We have completed these things. Now we have left out with a couple of things which is about the networking success story. Expert talks, we have still not invited anyone. Success story, let us start with the success story. Any of you have anything which you want to share with you? What is actually giving you good results? Probably you can share with others, probably they will also understand and probably they can learn from you. So any of you have anything to share here? You can probably switch on your camera or probably you can unmute yourself, speak up, anything is fine. Any of you want to share any of your success stories, anything which is really working good for you, anything you actually was a bulb on kind of a situation which has actually helped you out? Okay. Any of you have any success story, guys? Any of you want to actually network with each other? What we can do is we have around why don't we actually group this into two different groups where you can probably speak with each other. Aditya, Alembic Pharma is a good multi-bagger stock. See, that is why you have to have a clear distinction between a trading and a investing. It is a pure investment stock. It might have come down. It has all the potential to go up. If you have, see, that is why you have to be very clear on your trading sizing. Now, that's what I'm saying. You should look at it as an investment stock, not looking at it as a trading stocks. Trading stocks are good for trading. Investment stocks are good for investing. Correct. You have invested at a wrong price. You have invested at a wrong price. That is a problem. See, You remember we had talked about, okay, let me actually do this. Since you have already done this, since you have already done this, what do you say? Since you have already done our pro trading system, remember what we had talked about, the top and bottom? Do you remember the top and bottom? Okay, then probably you have not, and actually you need to actually go and watch that video again. You have that access for it, or probably attend the session again, because I have actually shared with you the top and bottom, and the top actually has come here very clearly. Top is very clearly seen here. Top is very clearly seen at this place. This is a very clear top. So, and that place is where you have actually gone and invested. The top was seen here, and that is a place you have invested, and that is where it has actually gone down. See, entire pharmaceutical companies have actually moved down. So there is a sizable fall which has happened after this. It can go still further down, there is no doubt on that. But whenever it falls, wherever it breaks the base, it is a good investment stock. It's a good investment stock. Probably if it can come somewhere around 400 to somewhere between this price, 400, 500 to 600, in this range, if it can come, it's a amazing price at which it can come. So if you see from the top, almost 50% it would actually have come, but that is a good place for us to go and look at buying. So that is the challenge where you have to understand. If you have not actually, what you can do is, how many of you have not done the pro trading system here? How many of you have not done the pro trading system? If you have not done the pro trading system, guys, you go and attend the pro trading system this weekend. I am actually this week I am actually starting a new batch. Since you have actually taken the level 1 program, Aditya, you can attend it for free. You just send me a message. I'll actually share, you attend this program. Attend the program. Or you check out, I have already shared you the videos and all, right? In that videos it is available. If you have not got it, just actually message me there. You would have got on your email address, you would have got that. You can actually go and watch the video. Go and watch the, I think it is the day 2 video you need to watch. Okay, any of you who have not attended and want to attend the pro trading system, this is a link, guys. Go ahead and actually book this. Next week we are actually having this from Monday to Friday, so go ahead and take the advantage of that. Okay, any questions you have, guys? Any questions you have? So you want to see, what I suggest is, see, the best way for you to actually many times what happens now, the big challenge is we cannot find our own faults, but we can easily find faults with others. How many of you feel this is the right statement, or this is what you can actually observe this? Yes or no? We can find fault in others very easily, but we cannot find fault in us. Yes or no, guys? Yes or no? If it is yes, give me a thumbs up. If it is no, give me a thumbs down. Let me actually know. It is easy to find fault in others. It is very difficult to find fault in ourselves. I found in both places. You are an exceptional thing, guys, sir. But most of us actually, it is easier. See, for us to find fault in ourselves, we have a lot of problem. But when it is very easily, when we see a small thing also having, we'll immediately find fault in others. It's very easy to find fault in others. See, take that in a positive spirit. I suggest you to sit and study within groups. Whatever you have, you want to take a trade, discuss within your friends who are in the same communities, who are doing the same thing. What happens is you have a different view, they have a different view. You may not want to, whenever you are on the bullish side, you don't want to look at the bearish side, because that is how our mind is. Our mind is always going to trick us. So you have to have somebody who will actually be able to tell you, and then probably you will start opening up. Okay, if this is the case, then where should I keep the stop loss? You should be very, very clear on that. Then at least you will become alert. So it's very important for you in a trading to have somebody as your buddy, as somebody whom you can actually interact, whom you can actually speak out, whom you can actually do. See, we have been making groups. The problem is, guys, until unless you start becoming actively participating, things will not work. So what I suggest is, here also we have groups, we have people here. I make a group, it is not going to help you. You need to make a group. See, for me, see, you are doing it for yourself, guys. You are not doing for me. You need to understand this. If you are actually doing it for me, it will never work. If you are doing it for yourself, then only it will work. And for you, you have to find someone. If they are not working, they are not actually doing something, you need to find somebody else who is actually actively participating, because you need to be prepared. Okay, so go ahead and actually find out few people. See, what I will do here is I can put you into the groups. Right now we have around I think we don't need a separate group as such. We can actually do it here itself. Why don't you all speak about something about you, and then you can all share your phone numbers, and probably have a discussion within yourself. Why don't you all talk something about you so that others also know? Tell something like your name, your profession, how long are you doing in the stock market, and anything else you want to share. Go ahead and share this. Around 30 seconds to 1 minute, share something. That is where you can connect with each other. I would suggest you to switch on your camera and speak up, so that you will be able to connect with each other. Then you can always speak up to them directly over the phone, and actually get started doing the group studies. I would suggest you to do this, guys. Only then you can grow faster. If you want to grow slower, no problem, but if you really want to grow faster, I would suggest you need to take help of a community. Only then you can grow faster, otherwise you cannot grow faster. So who want to get started? Go ahead, speak up and get started. Go ahead, Kishore.
I'll go ahead, sir. So, well, my name is Kishore. I'm in trading or in stock market. I was doing initially only the mutual funds and the normal investment. In trading, I'm there from last 1 to 2 years. Initially, I was getting good profits. Later, it again, started losses. When I got losses, I learned what to do. Initially, when I got profit, it was just after the pandemic, you during March, and everything is going up later. So that's where I started. So I was seeing every day, but after I think somewhere in September. So September, just sometime back you told, sir, August and September usually are the traditional low side. That is, since you are in the trading system from long years, so many years, you know that. But I am a new one, so I didn't know that. So then I started losing money. Later I started actually, the going through the charts and understanding and all that. Okay. Now I'm a bit comfortable, but still, I'll not say I'm, very good, but at least, I know where to start and where to exit at least. Okay.
Great.
And I'm making I'm following a discipline, like, as I told, whenever there is a huge jump, I don't get excited. I usually book 50%, and then again I'll wait for something. If I'm going loss, again I will wait for something, again book another 25% like that. So now I made a kind of, system. I'm seeing, I'm not seeing huge profit, but at least I'm seeing a little profit. That is enough.
Okay,
Yeah.
great. So, are you following any strategy for buying, or you have you attended our pro trading system?
Yes, sir. I was one of the, I think, pro trading system 5 batch or something. I was.
Fantastic. So if you have attended, I think you have some fair idea about it. So you want to actually upgrade yourself, you can look at the other things also. But overall, if you have got started, I think it's a good journey. Probably you can take help of others, and I think you can accelerate your growth.
Thank you, sir.
This is what I had actually told there also. I think guys, you have to form groups and you need to do this. Only then you can accelerate. Who wants to go next, guys? Go ahead and speak up, guys. You should not actually be see you should be more open, then only you will be able to attract good people. Anyway, you have not actually switched on your camera also, so there's nothing to for you to be scared or any such thing. See, I would suggest you, if you want to get connected really with people, you have to switch on your camera. People have to see you by your face, listen to your voice, then actually they will get connected. And I want you to go ahead and actually speak up with others, learn from them. See, a lot of things actually Kishore would have learned. You may not have to do the same mistakes, you can learn from him. You might have done something and you have learned something, you can probably tell him. So it is going to be a win-win situation for everyone. See, when I actually wanted to do, I did not find anyone. I had to struggle a lot for this. And that is the reason I'm saying this is where my growth actually moved up like anything. Okay, Kishore has shared his number. See, you only, I will not do any groups, guys. You can do your groups, you can do it. And where you need help, I can actually help you out. Some of our people, some of our students who have been actually there for a very long time, they have been doing it. Okay, 1 second. Okay, what about others? Why don't you speak up, guys? Balaji, Manish, Om Prakash, Raghavendra, Ravinder, just speak up. Or put your details in the message also, at least something. If you are not able to speak up, at least do that. So let's connect with each other. See, if you want to really take advantage, that is the main purpose, guys. Kishore wants to connect. Go ahead and connect. I am going to share you one number. He's one of our he is one of our senior members who has done our 1 year orientation and all. He will be also able to help you out. Take help of him. He will be your group leader. He can actually help you out a lot and stay connected. So this is Ranjit. He will be actually able to help you out. He has volunteered for that. Go ahead and take his help, and that could actually really help you out. Any other questions, guys? If there's no questions, I think we have already covered everything which we were supposed to do for today. I can we can actually conclude for today. Anything you have? See, if you want to speak up, I'm going to open this up. If nobody is speaking, then I think we can rather wind this off. Okay, I'm not getting any response from you. I feel you are still shy, but I hope we see. Please share this with all your friends. Let all of them actually join. More people are there, more energy will be there, and we can actually grow this faster. So this is done mainly to help you, all of you. So take the best advantage of this, guys. Thank you very much, and see you next week in this. And I have already shared with you the schedule. Once again, let me actually share with you. See, Tuesdays between 12:30 to 1, you have this live trade challenge. where I'll be talking to you about some swing trade for based on the stocks. You can take advantage of that. Wednesday between 9 to 9:30, it will be a stock talk show where you can have a live interaction with me. You can ask me any question about any stock which you are owning. And on every Thursday, we have this option expiry challenge, option trade challenge, where I'll be telling you about the expiry day strategy for that. On Saturdays, you can attend this Pro Trader Club. So all these are going to be live sessions, and take the best advantage of this and plan for yourself for this, guys. And share it with all your friends. Let everybody bet. Thank you very much. Have a great and prosperous day.